This podcast is being recorded and produced on Gadigal land.
We pay our respects to the traditional custodians of this country and elders past present.
We extend our respect to any First Nations, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people joining us today.
Always was, always will be Aboriginal land.
Can you leave a bit of ASMR in this because it's close friends? Ready? Okay, everyone.
No, people will be disgusted by you. No, don't. Oh my
Do you
god.
want me to curl your hair?
You look disgusting. Oh my
I'm eating
God.
a lolly. Shut up.
Hey, guess what? Do you want to know what's iconic? Is I actually woke up this morning and saw that I was added to Billie Eilish's close friends.
Fuck off.
Speaking of close friends, like I screenshotted it, but she's added everyone. Like I thought it was a mistake.
What do you mean?
She
Has
added-
Instagram done that?
Well, I don't know how because then I tried to do it for myself.
I reckon Instagram's in on that.
Yeah, because like it looks like she's added just every single one of her followers. But I like went to try and do that myself because I was like, well, hang on, if Billie Eilish is doing it, I'll be doing it. But I couldn't figure out how to do it. So I think they've set that up for her in some sort of way.
That's cool for branding because then all of her fans are going to think I'm on her fucking close friends.
Imagine the engagement.
I know.
Seeing that green
green
circle.
circle, yeah.
Anyway, welcome to our close friends. Hi, as you know, we have an email here at Hi Scrollers, which is scrollers@novapodcast.com.au. It's always in the show notes for you. We get a lot of emails, and today we've asked Hannah, our producer, to pick the top 3 emails that we've received over the last few weeks or so. And we're going to answer some of your questions and react to some of the things you've been saying in the DMs. So welcome to Close Friends. Get ready for it. Let's get into it.
Okay, so the first email that I have here, I feel like if people don't understand this word, then they probably don't understand the podcast at all because you say it a lot. right?
Okay, yeah.
The subject says, explain camp. Matt, I need you to explain what the hell camp means. You say it every episode and I'm like, what the? I assume it's something good, great, amazing, but like, we need an explanation. No, I won't Google it. I want to hear it from the horse's mouth.
Okay.
Hey, love you both. Bye, Sammy X.
Nice. Okay, thanks, Sammy X.
You know, I'll interject here. Is
okay.
that the word?
Yeah.
I'll say, I also didn't know what the word camp was. Like, I heard of it a while ago now, like years ago now, but I didn't know what it was when I first heard it, and I genuinely thought it had something to do with camp, like camping.
Yeah. Well, no, not really. I mean, I actually don't know the entire history of the word. Like, maybe it does have something to do with camping. Like, maybe it's got a correlation to being gay and camping. Hannah, do you want to do a quick Google and do some research on that? But the way that I know it is that camp just means like flamboyant, effervescent, gay, queer. You know, if something's camp, it's fabulous, is what I'm saying. It's stunning. It's gorgeous. It's camp. The Met Gala in, what year was it? I don't know, but it was the year where Lady Gaga wore the big pink dress, then she took that off and had a different
I
outfit.
think
and then
that's
she took...
when I first heard the word camp.
Yeah, so that the theme of the Met Gala that year was camp. So if you want to look up the term camp or the Met Gala looks from that year that it was camp, that'll give you an indication like that it's stunning, it's fabulous, it's very gay, it's very loud, it's very bright. Elton John is like, when a straight person asks me what does camp mean, I go Elton John. Elton John is camp. But then Dolly Parton is camp, you know what I mean? Because she's fabulous, she's gorgeous. So it's just like a describing word that I've adopted. Someone on my TikTok live last night was like, stop trying to make camp happen. It's like trying to make fetch happen. But like, although you're all, well, not all of you, but like a lot of people who follow me are straight, camp is not a word in your vocabulary, but in the queer community, it's a very big word. Like, we all say camp. All my friends and I say camp. All the drag queens I know say camp. Everyone that I've grown up with in the nightclub scene, DJing, drag queens, all the rest of it, everyone's saying camp. So get on board with that. But I guess I get that it's not a very common word for the straighty 180s. But in my life, camp is
Camp?
a word that I've been using for a few years now that I absolutely love. So when I say camp, it just means that's fabulous. But then I just make my own rules. And sometimes camp can mean it's so bad, it's good. You know what I mean?
Oh, like it's controversial. Like, that's camp.
Yeah.
Because it's like, that's fucked, but that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. So camp's just a describing word. And it just means fabulous. But sometimes it can mean it's so bad that it's so fabulous. It's like chic. You know, that's chic. Camp, chic, it's all the same. It's all one in one. If you want a fuller explanation, Google it. But did we find anything on Google, Hannah, as if it's...
It says here it's derived from the French term si camper, meaning to pose in an exaggerated fashion.
Okay,
Which
stunning.
does check out, honestly.
Yeah, so I'm very camp.
You are.
But I don't think it has anything to do with camping. What other emails have we got?
Okay, highly important question that's dying to know.
Mm-hmm.
It says, hello, Brit and Matt. We're hollering at you from New Zealand, Kia ora.
Kia ora.
Blah, 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 blah. Bit of a long one, but the essence of it. Anyway, every week I listen and every week I wonder and ponder. What the frick does AJ stand for? Every week when Brit mentions his name, I ponder what it could be. Aaron Jr., Adam James, Arnold Jimmy? Can you please enlighten me so I can stop racking my brains over this 2-letter word? Blah, blah, blah. Love it. Favourite part is at the end when Matt says, gotta go do XYZ. Then something related to the podcast.
I gotta let you go, Joel. Nice.
Yeah, what the hell does AJ mean? The people need to know.
Oh, good question. Righto, Britt.
You know
Expose
AJ's
him.
real
Yeah.
name. I've said his name a few times already on my story.
Yeah.
But I think people think I'm joking when I say it. So now it's kind of turned into a joke. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know his name.
Yeah. And the thing is, the name doesn't suit him at all. Like, if I was him and had that name, I'm going, well, obviously I'm calling myself AJ.
Like, not even his family calls him
Yeah.
his real name.
And how long ago did he adopt the name AJ? Like, is this a kindergarten thing?
I don't know. I've never asked. But I think, yeah, genuinely, it's his whole life.
Okay. Because I just think like being, which also I have a question for his parents. Because I think when you give birth to a son and you go, I'm going to name it Agatha Julian. I think like,
His name, that's his name.
like,
So-
do you know what I mean? Like, imagine giving birth to a human being and going, I'm going to name it Agatha.
Especially because his brother's name is Ben and his other brother's name is Matt.
So they're
So I
very,
don't know why AJ got this really weird name.
Yeah.
But I've said his name a million times. And then I think because it's such a weird name, people...
I think it's a joke.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he just goes by AJ. Like, he doesn't look like an Agatha Julian.
No, and this is probably half the reason that you don't want to have a wedding. Because imagine, imagine being up there doing your vows going, do you, Agatha Julian, take Brittany Lee Saunders to be your lawfully wedded wife? Like, imagine having to say that in front of 200 of your closest family and friends.
You're exactly right. I reckon that is the reason why. Look, we don't talk about his name on the internet. It is AJ.
Yeah. And also, I think, does AJ not really like his real name?
Like, I don't think...
Yeah,
if
so
you,
it's like...
if you call him his real name, he won't even turn his head because that's how much he is AJ.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird when we go traveling or whatever and we have to, like, book our flights
And they
to
go,
not write
yeah,
AJ, like, to
yeah,
write
yeah.
his proper name, or, like, when you get to customs and you've got to write your real name. Like,
Yeah.
he almost doesn't write his real name. He writes AJ.
And imagine going to another country and they go, okay, what are you here for, Agatha? Like, I can't imagine AJ responding to that. Also, how does he feel about people commenting it? So, like, if he's in a Fate video and someone goes, oh my God, Agatha Julian, like,
and
in the
people
comments.
comment that as
Yeah,
well.
I know, but does that upset him? Like, is
No,
it,
he
so
doesn't
he hasn't,
care.
it's not like his identity. It's not his identity.
No, like his name is so AJ that like there's no other name that he associates with.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, I don't think he cares.
Well, thanks for clarifying that one. Thanks for your email. You can send more emails, everybody, and we'll do this like more often. Not all the time, but I'm kind of loving this. It's kind of easy because we didn't have to think about what we wanted to talk about
stuff
today.
to talk about.
What do we
so
got next,
thanks.
Hannah?
Okay, we have another email here. Good morning. Thought this was too funny not to share. For years, my husband always made fun of me, jokingly saying I have a massive crush on Brit because I watch all of her Instagram stories, live and breathe Fate in my wardrobe. At this point, I probably look like a Brit doppelganger, although I cut my hair first. Ha ha ha. This was the message I sent my husband yesterday while listening to the podcast. I've always ripped on him about playing the lawn mower game. He tells me, calm down. Oh my God. He tells me it calms him down after a big day. So basically, she sent us a little
Oh,
screenshot
there's a screenshot here.
of their text and said, fucking guess who plays lawn mower simulation, and mention it on their podcast. And he said, better not say Brit's partner, fucking Brit
Why are you
herself.
struggling? You're struggling with this one.
I can't breathe
Putney.
today.
Putney. Oh my God, Matt, did you see that video I sent you the other day? By the way, I've got to play it out loud on TikTok. Oh, on TikTok in this podcast right now. I DM'd it to you. It's a girl that was just stumbling over her words.
Yeah,
Is it just me?
When
It
you
was
forget
you.
to speak English, or you forget how to speak English.
I'm going to show y'all the best way how to make mac and cheese. My mom sent me this recipe.
Oh, I saw this.
So I have my boils noodling. What? My noodles booling.
My noodles booling. Anyway,
Literally me today.
that's you today.
Yeah, so long, short. I'm not going to fucking read anymore.
You know you can't be bothered when you make
Skip a
long
word.
story short into long short. Like that really is a long story short, darling.
Long story short.
So long, short. I'm gonna piss myself.
Dying.
This is what happens when you make me come in on Friday.
Oh my gosh.
So
Long,
long
story short.
Yeah.
Both this husband and bride want to marry.
Are you okay? Husband and bride.
That's the last time we get Hannah on the podcast. She's fired.
You've lost your job, Hannah.
I don't even know what's happening. Basically,
His husband and
basically
bride.
someone's doing the lawnmower game, darling. And that's all I got.
Okay. Long story short. This couple wants to marry you because you play the lawnmower game.
Husband and
Where does
bride.
it say they want to marry her?
Oh, I don't know.
She says she has.
Oh, get fucked. Oh, he
Oh.
said he's going to marry me.
He's going to marry you, and she said she has a crush on you. So it's a thruple situation. It could be quadruple with Agatha Julian. So it's all happening.
Oh, we might have to go on a double date.
Nice.
Shout out to the husband and bride.
You know what I mean.
Any other good ones?
Long, short.
Oh, we've just got some really nice ones that say like thank you for the podcast.
Yeah,
and
shout out to Lucy, who has sent us a really lovely email.
about the Mardi Gras episode we did.
She said, I learnt so much and now I feel empowered to educate others about the topic.
We love that.
Screw all the people sending shitty DMs. Keep the content coming. Thank you, Lucy.
Thanks, Lucy. We've got a lot of emails about the royal family. A lot of people with their conspiracy theories. We asked you to send in their conspiracy
Which, by the way, we still
theories.
haven't seen her again since that video.
No, we haven't.
Hope she's all right.
I'm not going to read out what this person said because their conspiracy theory is quite full on. Like, that's actually crazy that I'm even reading that. But I'm not going to read that on the podcast. Wow. But they do not like the royal family by the sounds of that. So shout out to you. I'm not even going to name
Morris.
you. Is it Morris?
Yeah.
No, it says...
Oh.
What did Brooke... I can see
Yeah.
another one down there. What's Brooke say about Dolomites? Let's finish on that one. Oh.
We got one off Brooke saying still using my Dolomites account, and she sent a screenshot of
Yeah.
her bank thing, and it says account started in 1996.
Yeah.
But it's now called Smart Access. It's not Dolomites.
So a lot of people said this with the Dolomites account when I was like, where's my money? Well, a lot of people said that it transitions to just your everyday account
Right.
once you hit a certain age. But that didn't happen for me because I remember going into the bank and my account actually says it was set up in like 2007 or something.
Oh.
So I don't know where the Dolomite account went, but anyway, that's that on that. We also didn't even do our intro for this video, which we usually do for this podcast.
Why can't no one talk? Yes, we did. We did an intro.
No, we never said hi. I'm Brittany Saunders. I'm alright.
No,
hey.
we just went straight into it. I was doing ASMR.
Oh, okay.
I reckon we start off with that. This
All
whole
right. You know what?
episode's
I'll give you that
cancelled.
one this week. There was no intro. But does that mean we don't even do an outro?
Yeah, I think we just say fucking see you later.
Okay. We won't even say that.